Siberian Huskies are wonderful companions. They are loyal, intelligent, and are very affectionate by nature. For these reasons and many more, their popularity has skyrocketed in recent years. If you are thinking of adopting one, or perhaps you already live with a Husky, don't miss this video that reveals everything you need to know about this breed. It's one of the oldest dog breeds. DNA tests confirm that the Siberian Husky is among the 14 most ancient dog breeds. Huskies originated in Northeast Asia, where they were bred by the Chukchi people of Siberia. While these dogs had certain work-related functions, such as sled pulling, they were also important members of the community, sleeping in the same bed as children and women to keep them warm, as well as protect against wild animals and intruders. They have super friendly personalities. Despite their wolf-like tough appearances, Siberian Huskies are incredibly friendly, sometimes to a fault. Anyone looking for a Husky guard dog will be sorely disappointed, because these dogs are simply too friendly and too trusting of strangers. This means your Siberian is more likely to become friends with an intruder than to scare them away. The upside to this charming character trait, they make amazing furry family members. As born pack dogs who are used for sled pulling and companionship, Siberians enjoy family life and get on well with other dogs. They are clean and odorless. An attractive feature of the breed, Siberians are naturally clean with little doggy odor. These pups don't require many baths. They can be quite meticulous in caring for their coats, often licking themselves like cats. Huskies are very talkative. We've all seen those adorable videos where Huskies are constantly making silly noises. Huskies are known for their jabbering, groaning, grumbling, and so-called talking. This is probably based on their origin as sled dogs who lived together in large groups and needed plenty of communication. Even nowadays, sled dog teams are loud, especially when excited before a run. And while Huskies can bark, most almost never do. Instead, they howl much more often than they bark. It may not be at the full moon, but it is their way of communicating, so do not be surprised if your Husky howls in response to high-pitched sounds, such as emergency vehicle sirens or musical instruments. They are not part wolf. Perhaps one of the most popular myths about Huskies is that they're part wolf, or that they're less domesticated because of the way they look. However, like any other dog breed, Huskies have been domesticated for thousands of years now. Although wolf-like in appearance, Huskies are no more closely related to wolves than Labradors and Beagles are. They adapt to different climates. Because they originated in sub-zero climates, Siberian Huskies are always ready for severe winter weather. They have a double coat, comprised of a very thick, short undercoat that helps them retain body heat. Surprisingly, they are also able to adapt to more temperate climates. The same cannot be said for some Nordic dogs such as the Alaskan Malamute, which often don't do well in intense heat. Many Huskies have blue eyes. Blue eyes are pretty rare in most dog breeds, but many Huskies are born with bright blue peepers. Heterochromia, or each eye being a different color, is also fairly common among Huskies. Heterochromia is usually due to a hereditary genetic condition and is also present in other animal species, including humans. The mutation is not usually harmful and does not influence the quality of vision. They blow their coat twice a year. Huskies are an above-average shedding breed. They will drop a certain amount of hair throughout the year, but there are instances where they shed excessively. These double-coated dogs lose all their undercoats twice a year, in the spring and fall. During the fall season, they shed most of their undercoat and replace it with a thicker, warmer winter coat. They will then shed their old winter undercoat during spring, making room for a lighter summer coat. This enables them to tolerate both cold and warm weather. Siberian Huskies are very stubborn. Despite being highly intelligent, Huskies are not the easiest dog to train, and they do not always strive to please their owners. They are very independent and stubborn animals. Keep in mind that Huskies were bred to run, and their love of running may overcome their love for their guardians at times. Training should be taken seriously from a young age to teach essential skills and encourage good behavior. These dogs are true escape artists. The Husky's high intelligence, curiosity, and exploratory nature have one major drawback: they love running away from home. It is not that they are disloyal or do not love you. They just want to run around and explore the world. That's what they were bred to do. When out and about, a husky becomes fixated with new smells, sounds, and sights. This is where their independence, stubbornness, and nomadic behaviors really come into play. No amount of calling or whistling will get their attention. It is advised, unless you are in a secure and enclosed area, not to let your husky off the lead. And remember, whether from a crate, home, or fenced-in yard, you can never underestimate a husky's ability to escape. They love to cuddle. All dogs are pack animals, but with a husky, it is all the more evident. You and your family are your dog's pack. Interaction and affection within this close-knit group is what Siberians love the most. Expect to be greeted at your door with a wagging tail and an abundance of licks and cuddles. It doesn't stop there. They will want to snuggle beside you, sit on your lap, and follow you around as much as possible. Anything they can do to be near you and feel the love. Make sure you spend enough time to provide your husky with the interactions they need. The more time you spend with them, the happier they will be. They served as war dogs. If we think of war dogs, the first breed which comes to mind might be the German Shepherd. But during World War II, Huskies played a key role in the Arctic Search and Rescue Unit. These brave dogs went where motorized equipment couldn't go to search for downed pilots and cargo. They are born to run. Along with the Chukchi tribe, Huskies worked as sled dogs, transporting loads of food and supplies from one place to another under extremely cold temperatures. Huskies still retain an energetic temperament today. They are active, athletic dogs who have bundles of energy that need to be burned every day. Make sure to provide them with daily exercise and regular walks. Without appropriate exercise, these dogs can show sudden outbursts of energy or destructive behaviors. Togo, an unexpected hero. By far, one of the most striking stories about the Siberian Husky as a breed is that of the dog Togo. In the winter of 1925, a deadly outbreak of diphtheria in the remote port of Nome, Alaska, threatened the lives of over 10,000 people living in the area. Children were especially at risk. Due to heavy storms and sub-zero conditions, it was not possible to transport the necessary medicine by air, nor was it possible to pass over the frozen seas. Faced with the near impossibility of receiving medicine, a group of men and their dogs decided to set out on a dangerous journey to save the lives of the village children. Sadly, several men and dogs died, including the guide dogs. However, the 12-year-old Togo took over as leader of the pack and managed to guide his team successfully through more than 250 miles of the most dangerous stretch of the mission. Fortunately, after 5.5 days, the Great Race of Mercy was complete, and the life-saving serum was delivered to Nome. When they reached their destination, the dogs were hailed as heroes and appeared in newspapers across the country.